Hey, I know all about wipers. I want to hear the good part of the story.
Good part come. Tell EmGo good part. Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Deluxe Class Sergeant KUP. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is, his name is Sergeant KUP. Up here you have a nice picture of Sergeant KUP. Over here you have your tech specs. Back here you have your obligatory product shot and the bio if you want to read it. And that's basically it for that. So moving right along, here is KUP in his truck mode. And I will say right off the bat, I can't wait for this to be Ironhide. I want this to be Ironhide. It does still kind of work as KUP, but I want this to be Ironhide. I can't wait for that version to come out. Yeah, here he is. You know, it's a nice deco. You know, he's got some nice molded in details. You know, the paint job's pretty nice. And yeah, you know, it is what it is. You got some nice transparent windshields going on back there. The rear section of the truck has no bottom to it, but you know, it's okay. You can see his feet right there. On the underside, you can see the faux windshield that will be on his chest and whatnot, and you know, his midsection. But yeah, that's pretty much. It is what it is. Rolls very nicely. For comparison, here he is with Deluxe Ratchet. As you can see, right there, right in line with Ratchet. So there you have that. He does come with his weapons. He comes with 2 cannons, which are obviously Ironhide's cannons. But still, some nice molded in detail. They look really good. And pretty cool. And you can actually take them and combine them together and make one big mega cannon of doomage. Oh yeah, you can do that. You can do that. And there are 2 ports right here. You can take them and plug them in for storage, like that. Or you could take them and plug them into these 2 ports that are on either side of the truck and have that action going on. Hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? But pretty cool, but I want this to be Ironhide. So, let's get down to transformation. So to begin, you're going to take this whole top section and you're going to wiggle it free and bring it up like that. You're going to take these side panels here, which will become his arms. You just want to take them and bring them out to the sides just to get them out of the way. You want to take this section and split it like so. You're going to bring the legs, get this out of the way so you can see, you're going to bring the legs up like this. And you're going to bring this whole assembly that the hips are attached to, you're going to bring that down. Let's see if you can see it. Bring that whole assembly down like that. And once you do that, you bring this section up, which will bring up his head, and that'll lock into place. And there you have that. It's going to take the legs, rotate them forward. For the feet, you're just going to take the tailgate, you're going to bring it to the side, bring the foot down, and then bring it up, like that. Second verse, same as the first. Bring the foot down, bring it up, and there you have his legs all ready to go. Now for the arms, you're going to take this section, you're going to bring it up, and you're going to rotate the whole arm like this. So the wheel is behind the arm now. Then you're going to take this panel, flip it, closed, and then bring it around so it's oriented properly. There you have an arm. Same thing here. Bring this up, rotate the entire arm, collapse that panel in, rotate it so everything's oriented properly, and there you go. You're going to take these 2 side sections here and pull them out, and then you can take the shoulders and bring them up like that. Now, you're going to take this middle section here of the bumper and you're going to bring it up like that. You're going to bring this section down, and you can see, oh, I bumped the camera. And you're going to take this peg right here and plug it into this port right there. Just collapse that in, plug it in, like that, and then you're going to take this section right here and bring it down, and it will clip in behind these shoulder pieces, and it'll also clip in right here on this windshield piece. So it's going to be a little tricky to do. There you go. That'll snap in. Then you just bring that down, get everything oriented properly, and there you have KUP in robot mode. And it's not bad, but it's Ironhide. It's a green Ironhide. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a green Ironhide. The head sculpt is Ironhide. All of this says Ironhide. I mean, it does still kind of work as KUP, but it's still just, it's a green Ironhide. Now, one little beef that a lot of people have is this panel right here that just kind of hangs out, and yeah, that's not good. But the good part is that you can just take it, pop it off, rotate it, just pop it back on. It's going to be a little bit of a pain to do, but it is doable. Get on there, man. Go! There you go. And then you can pop that back on there, and now it'll sit flush with the backpack, which makes it look a lot better. Yeah, it's a green Ironhide. It's a green Ironhide. Articulation-wise, his head, not a lot of movement. You get a little bit of wiggle room, but mostly just kind of rotational. You get a little bit of, tiny bit of wiggle room. Shoulders are on a ball joint, but it is hindered by these shoulder pieces, but you can get, somewhat good motion out of it. Elbows are on a ball joint. Hips are on a ball joint. You do get a thigh swivel, and you get about 90 degrees of movement there on the knee. And foot is on a ball joint, so you can get some pretty good poses. You can even use this transformation joint for some ankle tilts, so you can get some better poses out of them. So, not too bad. Now, one thing I've seen people do to just kind of differentiate him from Ironhide is they'll take this shoulder section here, and they'll literally just take this whole section and just bring it back like that to make him look a little more Kupy, and it does. It actually does give him a little more of a Kupy vibe. So that's how I have him displayed on my shelf. I mean, it kind of makes the backpack look a little worse, but it does differentiate him somewhat. And of course, he has his weapons, which he can hold as handheld blasters, or you can have them pegged on to his arms. Like who? Like Ironhide, because he's Ironhide. But again, just to differentiate, I do like to plug them together and just have them hold the big BFG. That's why I have them displayed on my shelf. Again, just so when I get Ironhide, they don't look like twins. It differentiates them some. But I mean, overall though, he is still a decent figure. Now for comparison, here he is with Jackie. Just you can see how he stacks up there. And just for the heck of it, here he is with Generations, Sergeant KUP. And you can see he's a bit smaller. A bit smaller. And a bit more Ironhidey. Like I said, he's a good figure. I just want him to be Ironhide. And they are releasing him in his proper Ironhide colors in the Arms Micron line. And I don't know if that version will ever make it here. But I do have him pre-ordered, so like I said, I can't wait to have this, but as Ironhide, because it works wonderfully as Ironhide, not so much as KUP, but it's still a good figure. And I would recommend it, it's definitely worth picking up. If you're a customizer, if you're good at painting, then hey, you can take him and paint him up as Ironhide, and you won't even have to buy the Arms Micron version. But I suck at painting, so unfortunately I'm going to have to buy the Arms Micron version of Ironhide just so I can have him. But still, good mold, worth your time, worth picking up. I do think he looks good. Give me Ironhide. Give him to me now! Anyway, I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Deluxe Class Sergeant KUP. And this is EmGo's saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face.
Could switching to EmGo really be the best decision you've ever made in your life? Does Sergeant KUP not have to fight?
And then this gigantic Ethiac came stomping down the mountain, flames spewing out of its nostrils. I thought we were goners, but then the Petro Rabbits came, which reminds me of another story. I used to own a Petro Rabbit. I named him Larry. He was a good rabbit. A nice rabbit. He ate out of my hand. I don't know why. He never ate out of anyone else's hand. But he seemed to like me. He seemed to trust me. I didn't have any place to put him. I kept him in a closet. I don't know why. He never asked. I never told him. I fed him pellets I found in a box. I don't know where the box came from. Actually, I think the box came from London Core. Wasn't sure what was in it, but I fed it to him anyway. He seemed to like it. I don't know why. Which reminds me of another story.